Hey guys, welcome back to Go Spencer. And now that Scarlet and Violet era is in full swing, we have a lot of these chase cards right here, and we're going to talk about all of them and see how they are holding up right now. You know, this set came out about a year ago with the release of Scarlet and Violet base, and the Miriam card was the chase card in that set. So we're going to go through. We'll start with the most recent here. We will get to temporal forces. We'll do a little bit at the end because that set is still pretty new and the prices really haven't kind of like settled out yet. So up first is the Paldean Fates Charizard. This is number 234 out of 91, the special illustration rare. It's got kind of the standard Charizard moveset here. So you'll notice that there's 3 Charizards in here. And 2 of them have the same moveset, but this one has a completely different one. So let's check out the prices and see how this is doing. I think this is still the most expensive card in the Scarlet and Violet era right now. So as we can see here, we can kind of look at the trend over the last 3 months since its release in late January. So we have the hype spike right here. So this is right when it was a fresh, brand new card. Demand was high, supply was low, so it was selling $225 or so, which immediately dropped down to about $150, which was a really good price for the card. It is a nice card. It is a decently hard card to pull too. So as we see, we kind of have a little bit of waves here, and it come down and kind of settled where it is now, around $110 right now for a near mint, which is still not much more than a lightly played. I mean, so I guess if you're going to pick one up, definitely pick one of those up. A few other cards in the set that did really well. The Mew EX, market price 73, Gardevoir is down to 46, and this Iona really dropped. It dropped a lot. It was a decent card when it first came out. We can check her out real quick. Yeah, so we're looking at over $100 card here, all the way down to complete crash at 33. So it lost 66% of its value, but we don't really take that hype spike into consideration. So we're looking at about $66 once it's leveled out. So it's gone down about half price. So it's kind of looking like it's starting to steady out here. So that might be a decent price to pay for it. Next, we are going to get into Paradox Rift, guys. This right here was an incredibly hard card for us to pull. We opened hundreds and hundreds of packs. Not hundreds a day, but over the period of like 3.5 months, we're opening packs every single day. Some days just one, some days ETBs and stuff like that. But it took a long time to pull this card right here, which makes it very special to me, even though the price is not super high, $54. Not a bad card. So this thing started out around $93, and there wasn't like a huge drop. This thing kind of came down a little slow and steady. But it looks like we're getting a nice level out around the $55 mark. So yeah, you can easily pick one of these bad boys up for a near mint. Here's one for $53 right here, 54. So it would have been way cheaper for us to just buy this card, but we are a channel that opens packs, so we don't really buy a lot of singles unless it's something we really want. And usually in the case, it's something that's not really available to open. You just can't go find it on the shelf. So next we get into probably everybody's favorite card in this era right now is the Charizard EX Full Art, number 199 of 65 from Scarlet and Violet 151. This card is incredible. I think we end up pulling like 7 of these things. It's ridiculous. So this set's been out for a little while now. So we're looking at a big, like this card never really like broke like the $200 thing. Like some of these were kind of a little bit higher in the beginning, but so this had a nice little spike, and then it kind of leveled out. But then interest in the set really sparked up again. So the price of it went up, and it's been slowly coming down to where it is now, about $105, $110 right now or so. So You can pick a near mint up for $100 plus a little bit of shipping. So you're looking about $100 to $103 right now to get this iconic card. Guys, you really want one of these. So, I mean, if there's any card you're going to get, I think the value on this thing is going to hold. And it's always going to be worth a decent amount of money. Plus, if you were to grade this card, um, the value increases incredibly from a raw card to, I think, about $300 or $400 card right now at a PSA 10. And man, what a great card. It's not my favorite Charizard card in a set. I would have to say that that first one is. I just think that uh, the Charizard just takes up just a little bit of the card here. I really like this style right here where it fills the card with the Charizard. What I don't like is all this writing on it. I wish that was maybe a little smaller, kind of like this. So yeah, that's where I stand on it. And that's just my personal opinion. I know most people would prefer this card 100%. So yeah, we have one of my favorite sets, Obsidian Flames. Now this Charizard right here, I absolutely went bonkers trying to pull this thing. I think we ended up pulling 4 or 5 of these, but incredible. I really like the artwork. It reminds me of the Paldean Fates one. I don't know, I kind of like the style a little better than this one, but I do like the shininess of that one. So this is a card. This is one of those big time tankers. And I think the last 3 are all kind of tankers in their own kind of way. But this, as you can see right here, this thing's popped up. It's dropped 18%. I don't know since when, but it took me a while to scroll through to find one that was near mint. I think I had to go to like the 4th page on here because there's a lot of lightly played and medium played. But this thing, oh, this card started out big time hype, $225 in the first few days, which finally reached its point about $100 shortly after, once people started opening up the set and pulling the card and putting it up for sale. But this card, it didn't really, it had that huge drop right here, but it's been a slow grind over the last 8 months or so. So we're kind of looking at around a $45 card right now. So yeah, I definitely, if I had to have one of these, I'd be picking it up about right now and just adding to our collection. Like I said, a great card, a great iconic card too. You see, it's kind of weird that 3 out of the 6 chase cards in the era are Charizard. So that says a lot. People love Charizard. People are gonna buy the Charizard cards and just completely eat them up. Next, we have a very tough pull. Guys, this card was incredibly hard. We pulled it way after the set even come out. I think the next set was already out by the time we ended up pulling this thing. This was a huge set. So it had 193 cards, so 200, and I think there's 280 or something in the whole set. So and that's this Iona right here. Great card. With the release of Paldean Fates, where they had another Iono out, really drove the price of this card down to where it is today. But still, it's still a decent card. We're still looking at $75. So we look back at the last year, we can see a huge hype for $175, which really kind of settled out around a $100 card, and it kind of stayed there for a long time. Then that new Iono come out and just drove the price down a little bit more. So this is a good card. Plus, grading it really helps with the value of this card too. And this is a really nice one. We might send it in to get graded in our next submission, but this one, of course, is the only one we have. So it pretty much just stays in the binder where it belongs, and maybe we'll pull another one and we can swap them out and get one graded, because I'd like to have this graded because we were so excited to pull this card. It was absolutely nuts. And finally, we get to the very first set in the series, Scarlet Violet base set. And this Miriam, oh my lord, dropped clear down to $25. Yeah, so this card value is really high, a lot higher than this. And it, of course, over the years, it's been really slowly coming down. Had a little bit of a rebound here, but pretty much leveling out around $25 right now. So you can definitely pick up one of these. What a great card. This card was huge in Japan. So was the Iono. Quadrupled the value, probably even more. But yeah, so you can pick up lightly played ones near mint for nearly $19. We opened a ton of Scarlet Violet bases. About the time we started up our YouTube channel was when this set was coming out. So we were just going nuts and opening it and opening it up, booster boxes and booster boxes. And finally, we ended up pulling a couple of these. One we pulled early on, like the second day it came out, which really got us all hyped up, and we sent it in to get graded. Unfortunately, it came back as a PSA 9 because it was pretty skinny on top, but still. I think just in the time this card was in PSA, the price of a PSA 10 went from like $800 down to like 300 or something. So big hype spike, you know. And of course, all these cards, they're still pretty new, so the prices are still kind of trending downward on them. So let's look at the very last set, Temporal Forces. Now, we like to joke around in our opening videos about Temporal Forces, about how hard it is to get pulls, and they did increase the hit rate on these cards, so it's about 2.5 times harder than the last set to pull a special illustration rare. You're looking at about 1 in 88 to 90 packs on average. So we pulled a couple SIRs, but it wasn't the Iron Crown, which is the top card in the set. Now, this card kind of goes against the grain right here. Like, it started out kind of low, 50, 60 bucks, but then it skyrocketed up to where it is today, around $100 right now. People are still kind of listing it a little bit higher than that. So, like, here's a lot that you can pick up for around $100, which honestly isn't too bad for this card, considering how hard it is to pull. I know you could get lucky and pull it on your first pack, but, you know, chances are, unless you open, you know, 500, 600 packs, you're probably not going to pull it based on the odds. You know, you'll pull some. Some people might get it the first pack too. So, yeah. So if this is the card you want, it's a nice, kind of reminds me of the moon around a little bit. You got the Pokemon surrounded by, you got the full moon behind them. Great card, cherry blossoms and stuff like that. Really, really cool. I see why this is the top card in the set. It is a beautiful card. I can't wait to actually get one in our hands and hold it. That's what we're shooting for. We're trying to pull this one. So in our opening videos, that's what we're going to be doing. Here in a minute, when we're done looking at these cards, we're going to open up some Temporal Forces for you guys, and we'll just add it onto this video. I still got to run to the store and pick up some more. I tried to go into GameStop, but they weren't even open yet. So, you know, I guess it's not even noon here yet. So I thought they opened at 11. So I'll just have to run and get some. But like I said, this card goes against the grain. And there was a little controversy here. People thought that maybe people were buying their own cards and trying to manipulate the market and stuff like that. I don't think that's really the case here. Maybe somebody just listed one really high, supply was really low, and somebody bought it, you know. So that's just kind of how the market goes. You know, it really depends on when you buy it and when you don't. So yeah, here's a better thing. So, you know, kind of shot up, and these were selling. I think somebody bought one for like $250, which really shot the price up, which made everybody else cancel their $50 listings and bring it up at $250. And I think the price, the market said, "Hey, chill out," and it kind of got to where it is, not $100, but $100 in the first couple weeks of a set coming out. It is kind of an average price to pay for a chase card in a set. You know, I think that's a reasonable price to pay. It does take a lot of money to pull one of these cards, so you should be rewarded if you're trying to sell it. You know, that's just my thought. You know, we don't sell a lot of cards here. We you know, we keep about everything good. We do make you know, duplicates and stuff like that. Like if I get a whole bunch of like I got like 3 of these full of just duplicate cards, or cards we don't need, stuff we already have in the binder, stuff I don't want to have around here, and I'll sell like one of these whole lots on eBay for kind of a discounted price. And that money we just put back into the channel for opening more packs and doing videos like this and stuff like that. So stick around. I'm gonna go pick up some lunch and pick up some Temporal Forces, probably grab a 6-pack booster bundle or something, maybe a couple loose packs too, and just see if we can't pull this card right here. Hey guys, so after a quick little run to GameStop, we're trying to get one of these SIRs. This one being the chase card. So I think I got 8 packs. Yeah, so we got about a 8% chance of pulling a SIR or a hyper rare gold card, but probably more like a 1% chance of pulling the Iron Crown EX, if that. So without further ado, we did get the GameStop promo card. Grabbed a couple of sleeve boosters here, which honestly, some I think are best pulls in the set. Most of have came out of that thing right there. So let's get into our booster bundle. Where are my scissors? Okay, here we go. Booster bundles are great. 6 packs, usually for around the price of 5 if you were to buy them this way. Nothing more, nothing less. Not a lot of trash, not a lot of leftover stuff. So, all right. So we'll save this one for last since it's got the artwork on it. We got 6 packs here, guys. Less than 1% chance of pulling the chase card in the set. But if we could do it in this video, it would be the greatest thing ever. Perfect poetry. We can pull the chase card in a video about chase cards. Got Pheasant, Scorch. We got Rockruff, Croconaw, and Feraligator. Now most of these packs are empty with no hits at all. We get a Croconaw, Licky, Lycanroc, Salvatore, Palafin, Shroomish, Mudsdale. Oh, Bianca's Devotion, full art trainer card. This is a new one for us. The centering is a little off on here. It's a little bottom heavy. Not like it really matters. It's not something we would even consider grading, you know, so. All right, Victini. I think this is one of the last few non-hollows that we need. I think we need like 2 more. Yeah, Ghastly, Sawsbuck, Cypher Maniac, Behem, Metagross, and Relicanth, and Cinccino. All right, pack number 3. All right, get a Fire Energy, and get a Fire Pull out of here. Start with the Heatmore, Roly-Poly, Azumarill, Yamper, Golurk, Shaman, Latias, Hand Trimmer. Oh, Litten. That's a cool card. Look at all those Littens. There's what, 1, 2, 3 little books about cats and stuff. That's pretty neat. That's a neat card. I like the full art cards like that. Really cool. A lot of stuff going on there. Nice pulls so far. 2 decent little hits. Can we pull that SAR is what we're after. The chase card. Get that thing done. Get it out of the way. We got Golett, Behemoth, and Dunsparce. Dun. All right, we got the Iron Crown artwork on this. All right, let's go, Iron Crowns. I know you're going to be in here. Carvana, Ecans, Turtwig, Pugina, Airy, Colossal, Box Order, Iron Thorns, cool, Metachamp, and oh, sweet! Gengar EX. Yeah, that is a bad card right there, man. Look at that thing. Really, really cool. Wow, that's insane, guys. 3 decent hits. I mean, this is probably the biggest one. Maybe that's still a $20 card. Litten's maybe $3 or $4. Bianca's maybe $2 or $3. So yeah, definitely got our money's back in that. I think that thing was 25 bucks plus tax. So let's go. All right, guys. Now these single hanger packs, I honestly pulled probably the best hits out of them, including an SIR. I think it was Walking Wake. All right, we got Pikachu for the first time today, a Scyther, Solistipede, Iron Treads, a Buddy Poffin. We got a Lycanroc, a Colossal, Grotle, and a Whimsicott again. All right, final pack right here. We got the Iron Thorns. Oh, we got the Kabayan artwork. Now the artwork doesn't matter. It's totally random, but we do kind of like to kind of think of it that way. We got our last pack. We go nice and slow. We got a Bronzor, a Mudbray, Ghastly himself. We need that Ghastly illustration rare card. That is a really cool card. Finizen, Boxed Order, Scream Tail, Sableye. We got Roly Poly again, Iron Treads, and Torterra EX. That might be one we need in the binder too. I'll have to check. Okay, guys, and to recap, we did get 6 cards that we needed for the binder right here. We'll start off with the greens. We got the Torterra EX half art. We'll stick him up here where he goes. We're still missing the Scovillian half art EX. And now we can just kind of flip through real quick to the white ones. And we got Cincino. Where are you at? It can go right here on top of his non-hollow. Get him in there. Then we did get the hand trimmer reverse. And oh, sorry about that glare, guys. I didn't realize it was like that. Then we got Litten would be first, 167. Goes right after Sawsbuck. We got Bianca's Devotion, which I think comes 98, 97, 197 right here. And we got 193. So Gengar is over here in the shadows. That's kind of how we're looking so far. We do got a couple SIRs, Walking Wake and Morty's Collection, and then empty. We don't have any gold cards. And then we got the promo cards that were out so far that we've had. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoy making content like this. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you guys. Tell me what you guys think about these Scarlet and Violet special illustration rare cards, these chase cards. Are they think they're gonna go down to something being good, or are they just gonna be kind of modern trash kind of cards? So see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.